So this is the first video I've done about Israel on this page, the Peleus. And I'm doing it for a reason, because something really positive is happening this week in Israel, which is there's a whole political mobilization by the Israeli public against this controversial nation-state law. So if you haven't heard already, okay, this nation-state law would have meant that a whole bunch of citizen rights would have been taken away from the Arab-speaking minority, okay? Yet there's been a huge wave of anger and political mobilization against this. So first of all, there was a demonstration last week which was led by the Druze minority who would be affected by this, okay? The organizers were expecting 20,000, 30,000 people to turn up maybe. Something like 150,000 people turned up. 150,000. That's equivalent, because it's a smaller population, to like 1 million people in Britain turning up. And the sweetest thing was that apparently before the demonstration, Netanyahu was on the phone to these leaders, offering them all these concessions if they called it off, and they're like, no, we're not calling off the demonstration. There's another demonstration apparently been called, I think it's in a couple of days' time. Hopefully it's going to be at least 100,000. If it will be, it'll be absolutely massive. It'll be awesome. There's also been a range of petitions which have been signed and handed to the High Court. There was one petition which was organized by the Israeli Left Party called Meretz, and that had a lot of very angry people just who have Jewish Israelis who have got Arab friends, even Arab family, and no, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. So I think worse comes to worse. This is good news, but worse comes to worse. What's going to happen is that Netanyahu is going to be forced to water this whole legislation down. But a best case scenario, if the movement doesn't die off, sometimes movements do have a kind of a history of coming and then disappearing. But if the movement has legs, this could destroy Netanyahu. A whole wave of demonstrations, more petitions, everything. Who knows? It could be the end of Netanyahu, who knows? But maybe that's wishful thinking. But overall, I think this is good news. I mean, we're used to a lot of negativity coming from Israel. Everything is bad. And I think seeing people mobilize against the government is pretty damn good.